Hello everybody and welcome to the third match of the day. It's the league game between the amazing players and RCB. The Ruma Cup season 18 league game, that is. Amazing players won the toss and elected to bat first. Openers for the amazing players, Varun Reddy and Anil out in the middle. It will be Sadek to start the proceedings, opening the bowling for RCB. Varun Reddy, left hand bat, the field set accordingly. We have a deep third man, a sweeper, 2 points, a short cover, mid off, mid on, short mid wicket, and a short fine leg in position. So the 2 men out are a deep third man and a sweeper cover, that is. Two umpires, Sajjad Hashmi and Jawad Ali in the middle.
Commentator
Or cameraman Uzair. And your commentator for the match, Ali Hashmi. Sadiq to bowl around the wicket to Varun Reddy, left-handed. Here he comes. First ball of the match. Full toss, straight back to the bowler who gets a hand to it, but just couldn't hold on. A drop chance. Tough chance, but a catch nonetheless. Jaggu at mid-off. Backs up. Over and conceded. Next ball comes over the wicket. That's well played there by Varun Reddy. In the gap, fielder Zubair behind the ball, running after it, stops it just inside the boundary and throws it back towards the bowler. 2 runs to open the count for Varun Reddy and the amazing players. Sadek with his next delivery over the wicket. Or I've done the pads. Appeal there, but I think the ball pitched outside leg there. Yeah. Umpire signaling a leg bye. Bowling over the wicket to the left-handed Varun Reddy. So the ball pitching outside leg. It might have been hitting the stumps, but not in line with the stumps. Next ball, Sadiq to Anil. Shot outside off, but straight to the man at short cover. That's Zubair, who picks it up and tries to throw the stumps down, but misses the stumps. Misses his target. Junaid at short midwick backs up the throw. No extras conceded. Sadiq with his next delivery to Arun, right arm over the wicket. Another shot and out wide outside one ball, and that's an excellent take. What a catch by Zubair there. He just put his hand out there and the ball stuck in his left hand. Batsman can't believe his luck, but he has to walk back. That's the first wicket down for the amazing players. What a catch. Catch of the day so far. Sandeep has made his way out to the middle. He has come in to replace Anil, who's gone without troubling the scorers. And once again, finding it difficult to put words to that catch. Great fielding there by Zubair. That will just put a spring in his steps. Sadiq, the last ball over to Sandeep. Another full delivery. Hit straight to the man at point. That is Sohail. Sohail bata pata. That's the end of the over. A dot ball to end. Score is 3 for the loss of 1 wicket. Abdul Aziz, it will be to share the new ball with Sadiq. Yeah, left-hander Varun Reddy on strike, so Aziz will be bowling around the wicket. Similar field to that of Sadiq for the left-hander Varun. Here he comes, right arm around the wicket. Wrapped on the pad, strong appeal there by the bowler, but umpire not interested. Might have been going down the leg. Yeah. Oh. Whether the ball would have hit the stumps or not, it was questionable. So batsman gets the benefit of the doubt. Next ball. It's in the air towards mid-off where Jagu fields the ball. No run. Abdul Aziz with his next delivery. Another very full one in the air, but just out of the reach of man at short cover. That is Junaid there. And in the gap as well. And the ball reaches the boundary as well. What a time to play a shot. That's an excellent cover drive. Good timing there as well. Fielder in the deep. The sweeper cover. Did make ground and reach the ball, but just couldn't keep the ball in play. Ball timed very well by Varun, crossed the boundary for a first boundary of the inning. Next ball, oh, that's a wide. Aziz loses his line, bowls it down the leg side. Another extra to the total. It's 8 for 1. Abdul Aziz, next delivery, another very full delivery, this time driven straight to the sweeper cover fielder, who does well and keeps the batsman to a single. Overthrows, yeah, batsman wasn't ready there actually. No overthrows. New batsman Sandeep on strike now. Abdul Aziz has switched over the wicket. Slight change in field for the right-hander. There is a deep square leg instead of a sweeper and a third man. Abdul Aziz with his next delivery. Another very full delivery, played straight to the man at point. No run. Another dot. Last ball of the over. Aziz to bowl, Sandeep to face. A shot wide outside off, but batsman misses. Oh no, that was there to be hit. Sandeep could have easily put it away to open his account, but he fails to connect. That's the end of the second over. It's 9 for 1. Sadiq is out of the attack after just 1 over. Ubaidi into the attack. Ubaidi got a decent record. has 124 wickets to his name. He will also be bowling round the stick to the left-handed Varun Reddy. The weather today has been quite pleasant right through the day. It's already 3 now, but it hasn't been that hot or humid like previous 2 weeks. It was very hot actually the last 2 weekends. Today quite pleasant day. Ubaidi over the wicket, he played on the up straight to the man at short, struck over. That's Junaid there who stops the ball in no run there. Ubaidi, right arm over. Next ball of the second, played on the up. Yeah. Strong offside field there. 3 men in the point region. In fact, there is a short third man and 2 points and short cover. Ubaidi bowling according to his field. Ball leaving the batsman with the angle. Once again Ubaidi, another very full delivery. This time the batsman drives in the gap between the short cover and the point fielder. Man at sweeper cover mops it up and throws it back to the keeper. First single of the over. A right-handed batsman on strike prompts few changes to the field. Jaggu, who was at long off for the left-hander, has now walked inside the circle to be at mid-on for the right-hander. So long off still in place. The other fielder deep mid-wicket. Another play and miss there. Appeal by the keeper, joined by the bowler, but no edge there. Umpire not interested. Might have been a sound, not sure what that sound was. Other fielders also wondering about the sound, but it wasn't of the bat. Umpire not convinced. Ubaidi over the next ball of the over to Sandeep. Sandeep, after taking the ball, has just run and think he is going to be run out. Excellent fielding there by Ubaidi in his follow through. Batsman, as soon as he played shot, just ran without looking at the ball, and Ubaidi does well to throw the stumps down at striker's end. That's the second wicket to go down. Amazing players lose their second, and it's Sandeep who has to work back. A run out by Ubaidi of his own bowling. There was never a run there. Sandeep might be suffering from some cramps as well. Can't walk properly. Yeah, he'll be okay, I hope. Unfortunately, Sandeep also couldn't open his account. He faced 5 deliveries, but run out without scoring. New man in is Thakur Nikhil Singh. He'll be facing Ubaidi. Last ball of the over remaining.
Commentator placing the bowler.
That was our cameraman Uzair rather. Ubedi with the last ball of the over to Thakur Nikhil Singh. Another very good delivery played out by the batsman towards square leg region. Another dot. That's the end of the third over. Score is just 10, loss of 2 wickets. An unnecessary run out in that over. Going nowhere. Was run out by Ubedi. Aziz to continue. Varun Reddy on strike. Two fielders in the deep now are a sweeper as in the previous over and a third man. There is no long off now. But Aziz starts with a wide down the leg side. Abdul Aziz. That's a good delivery. Very full. Driven straight to the man at mid-off. That is Jagu, who does well and keeps the batsman on strike. So a dot delivery. Next ball from Abdul Aziz. A good length delivery on the pads. Varun Reddy wanted to flick it but missed it. No appeal there because the batsman was well outside his leg stump. So no question of an LBW. 2 dots after a wide. The next ball. Change of pace there, but picked up well by the batsman, who drives it straight down the ground and takes a single to get off strike. New batsman Thakur Nikhil Singh on strike now. Abdul Aziz switches to over the wicket. Man at third is moving for the right hander in the right position. Next ball from Abdul Aziz. Ball is in the air. Once again Zubair tries to get a hand to the ball, but this time it doesn't reach the ball. 2 runs taken by the batsman. Good running there. Abdul Aziz with his next delivery. Oh, play and miss there. This was just a little fuller, but outside off stump. Batsman doesn't reach it at all. Plays without moving his feet from where he is standing. Next ball. Another very full ball. This time it's again in the air, but once again evades the fielder. And the batsman once again run 2. Thakur Nikhil Singh living dangerously. 2 balls, 2 shots of his now have gone in the air, but just out of the reach of the fielders. Another bowling change. It's Mohammad Zubair into the attack. Elbow bowling to Varun Reddy. Varun is now on 9 of just 13 deliveries. Score after the completion of 4 overs is 16 for the loss of 2 wickets. Zubair will be bowling right arm over the wicket to Varun Reddy with a very short run up. Very short run up. In fact, he's standing just beside the umpire. Good start. Good length delivery on leg stump. No room for the batsman, who plays it back to the bowler. Zubair once again. This time ball against once again is in the air. Will the fielder be able to make it this time? No. Sohail Pata there did very well. That was an excellent effort. He did reach the ball, but just couldn't hold on. Full marks for the effort though. Not a wicket. Changes in field for the right hander. A long off and a deep point in position. 4 men on the onside. Next ball, shot outside off. Batsman goes for cut and outside edges it to the third man boundary for 4. Lucky. Nikhil Singh once again gets lucky. Ball was once again in the air but in the gap. Zubair once again, right arm over the wicket. Once again it's shot on outside of misfield there by the bowler. Allows the batsman to take a single. That should have been stopped. That should have been stopped. Left-hander back and strike. And the field adjusts accordingly. Next ball. Good change of pace there. Varun flicks it fine to the man at short square leg. Ball went quite fast, so no chance of a run. Zubair with the last ball of the over. Another shot and slow ball down the leg side. So 4. Poor ball. A very poor ball. Shot down the leg. Very slow. And the batsman makes full use of the full restrictions and lofts it above the man at short square leg. Ball reaches the boundary. With that 4, score reaches 26 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 5 overs. Another bowling change. It's time for some finger spin. Junaid comes into the attack. Setting field according to his bowling plans. 4 men on the onside. A long on. Short mid wicket. Short square leg. Short fine leg. All on the ring. In the air. And Jaggu. Oh no. That's a drop. Another life for Nikhil Singh. Once again, another very good effort, but the end result was a drop. No damage done. Amazing players, still just 2 down. Next ball, shot and pulled in the gap by Varun Reddy this time, and ball is racing to the boundary. Another boundary. 2 fours in the last 2 balls for Varun Reddy, who moves to 18. And the team score moves to 31 for the loss of 2 wickets. Short ball sat up for the batsman, who does well. Oh. Going for a sharp single. This might be out. Yes, it is. There was no run there. Bad ball went straight to the fielder Sadiq, who threw it to the keeper. And keeper broke the stumps in time to catch the batsman shot. That's the 3rd wicket down for Amazing Players. It was a suicidal run which caused the Amazing Players another wicket. So Thakur Nikhil Singh, who was living dangerously, has to go. By way of a run out though. Nikhil Singh got 10 runs from the 7 deliveries he faced. 31 for 3. New batsman in is Harish Reddy. He'll be facing Junaid, who's bowling around the wicket to the right-hander as well now. The two men in the deep now are along on and along off. Mohammad Junaid with the 4th ball of his over. It's a full toss. Once again played straight to the man at short square leg. This time the fielder was a little slow, which allows the batsman to complete the single. With that single, score moves to 32 for the loss of 3 wickets. Amazing players have just gifted a wicket to RCB, going for that suicidal run. Junaid with the next ball. It's another full delivery driven straight down the ground. Ubaidi at long on fields and throws it back to the keeper. Just a single. It's 33 for 3. Last ball of the over remaining. Junaid to bowl, Harish Reddy on strike. Another very full delivery, a good drive. Yeah, man at short mid wicket, Suhail Pata does the fielding. Single taken by the batsman. And umpire signals the end of the over. That's the end of power play as well. So 6 overs, amazing players have managed just 34 and lost 3 crucial wickets. Ubaidi to bowl his second over, the 7th over of the inning. It will be Harish Reddy on strike. Since the fielding restrictions are not in place now, the field can be spread out a little. Ubaidi, first ball of his second over. A very good ball in the channel, off stump, round off, outside off. Fuller in length, just defended back to the bowler. Ubaidi bowling on a very good line and length. Another very good delivery. Another defense. Oh, full direct hit there by Sadiq, but the batsman was in. So another single added to the total. That was another risky run. Batsman chancing on Sadiq's arms. Is a very good fielder and more often than not throws the thumbs down as well. Ubaidi with the next ball to Varun Reddy. Another very full delivery and play and miss there. So Varun Reddy looking at the ball which was very full, wanting to drive it in the gap towards wide long off, but misses the ball completely. Ubaidi with his next delivery. Ball is in the air, but well short of the man at deep mid wicket. Oh, batsman once again slips. Varun Reddy there, trying to go for the second run, but slips. So we'll have to stay with one. We'll have to be content with one. Ubaidi with his next delivery to the right hander. This time strays down leg. Wide signal by the umpire. Wide plus an extra. So 2 more added to the total. Varun Reddy. A nice looking drive to the man at sweeper cover. Another single added to the total. Score moves to 39 for the loss of 3 wickets. Mehdi with the last ball of his second over. Another good delivery. Batsman once again running with the shot, but Ubaidi intercepts the ball and stops the batsman from going for single. That's the end of 7th over. 5 runs came of that over. It's 39 for 3. Another bowling change. Mohammad Faisal into the attack now. Still waiting for Jagu. Jagu is on a drinks break. He's back on field. Faisal to start around the wicket. Varun Reddy on strike. Varun has got 21 so far of the 23 deliveries. Faisal with the first ball of his first over to Varun Reddy. Ball is in the air but well wide of the man at point. Third man fielder Sadiq stops the ball and throws it back to the keeper. Decent start by Faisal there. Faisal switching over the wicket to the right hander Harish. Next delivery. A fuller one straight back to the bowler. It's a dot. No run scored of that delivery. Faisal. Next ball. Short and wide outside off. Play another play and miss there. Harish Reddy. Faisal once again to Harish Reddy. Another shot, another play and miss. 3 dots in a row now. What happened there? The batsman ran there on the overthrow, but the umpire signals that ball. So no run. Faisal with his next delivery, and this time a leg by. Ball might have been going down the leg with the angle. So a single, in fact a leg by after 4 dots for Harish Reddy. With that we come to the end of the 8th over. Score is 41 for the loss of 3 wickets. Mohammad Zubair back into the attack. Bowling in the 9th over of the inning. Harish ready to face. First ball, shot, outside off. Oh, cut. Was in the air, ball was in the air, but just out of the reach of the man at point. That is Sohail Lada. Only a single though. Fielder in deep does well to restrict the batsman to one. Naeem it is, I think, at sweeper cover. Zubair with his second delivery to Varun Reddy. Oh, that's a poor ball. Way down the leg side. That's a wide. Good take by the keeper. Next delivery. Another short one. Ball was in the air, but not in the reach of any fielders here. Another single. Naeem once again. Some good fielding. A very good delivery, but another single. Sohail now to Varun Reddy. Wrong line there. Yeah, comfortable single. Zubair has been bowling at Varun Reddy's legs this over. Next ball. Another. Wide delivery. Batsman Harish Reddy slipped there. That's why they couldn't take a single. Zubair going through his over very quickly. The next ball once again down the leg. Another wide signal by the umpire. And the score moves to 48. Another full delivery driven towards the onside. Another single. It's 49 for 3. Last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over. It's wide outside off. Another wide. Signal by the umpire. 50 up for the amazing players in 8.5 overs. In the air, but short of man at short cover. Oh, no damage done. That's the end of the over. End of over number 9. Score is 50 for the loss of 3 wickets. The game at the moment is going at a snail's pace, maybe. It's not moving forward. Run rate is just around 5.5 to be precise. Faisal to continue right arm over the wicket. Will be bowling to Harish Reddy, who has got 6 of 13 so far. A slow ball outside off. Harish goes through with his shot, beaten in pace. Just a single though. Junaid at long off, mops it up and throws it back to the bowler. Faisal with his next delivery to Varun Reddy, left-handed. That's a good delivery. On target. Just good length. No room whatsoever for the batsman, who is forced to play it down the ground to the bowler, who failed it in his follow through. A dot as a result. Mohammad Faisal with the next ball. Another very good delivery. Ball just moving a little bit, leaving the batsman at the last minute. The batsman is beaten. Varun Reddy looking to drive there. Didn't reach the pitch of the ball actually. Faisal with his next delivery. This time it's shot and hooked. Fine by Varun. That's a 4. 4 valuable runs added to the total, which moves to 56. In fact, it moves to 55. Faisal varying his lengths. Bowled some good deliveries. Tried a bouncer there, but hooked nicely by Varun Reddy. Another full delivery, driven on the up towards long on air, and it's another single. Yeah. Last ball of the over coming up. Faisal to bowl, Harish Reddy on strike. Slight field changes, left and right combination out in the middle. Faisal with the last ball of the over. It's a full toss, driven to long off. Yeah. Just a single. Varun there trying to go for a second, but the fielder was active. That's the end of the first 10 overs. The score is 57 for the loss of 3 wickets, and it's time for a drinks break. Sorry for the loss of commentary there. Sohail Pata into the attack, bowling the 11th over, starting the proceedings from the other end. He has bowled 3 deliveries so far, conceded 4 runs on wide as well. Another length delivery on leg stump towards mid wicket. Another single. Score moves to 62. In fact, 63 for 3 wickets. Sohail Pata with his next delivery to Harish Reddy. Shot outside off. Harish going too hard at the ball. Mistimes it. Ball goes to short extra cover there. Last ball of the over. Sohail Pata to bowl to Varun Reddy. It's a full ball. Ball is in the air but doesn't reach the man at long off. Jaggu there, who fields the ball, and he is walking in the ball with his with the ball in his hand rather. Think he will be bowling. Yeah. Jagdish Reddy alias Jaggu is finally into the attack. One of the most experienced players going around. He and Junaid both have played well over 500 matches. Jaggu has almost 500 wickets to his name in this format. He'll be bowling to Varun Reddy around the wicket. Ball is in the air, well short of the man at deep square leg, just a single. So you never know what Jagdish is bowling. He has started with a leg break. Whether he'll continue with leg breaks or bowl medium pace, only he knows. He likes to keep the batsman guessing. Next ball, it's another leg break and it's wide outside off. Umpire stretches his arms and signals a wide. Another extra to the total, which moves to 66 for the loss of 3 wickets. Next ball, better line and length this time, and a stumping chance maybe. Yes, stumping chance goes by. Wicketkeeper Amir doesn't collect the ball cleanly. A dot ball nonetheless. Jagdish Reddy with his next delivery to Harish. Another very full delivery, guided to man at point. Oh, another misfield there, and a single conceded. Fielder not happy with himself that he couldn't stop the single. Jaggu with the next delivery. Another leg break there. Line was a little bit wrong maybe. Yeah, it's another wide down the leg. Jaggu once again. Another full delivery missed by the batsman and the keeper as well. Yeah. Shoaib, the fielder there, does well and restricts the batsman to a single. But both the batsman and the keeper were beaten by Jaggu there. So that run was a bye in the keeper's count. Next ball. Another very good delivery. Jaggu giving the ball a free opportunity to spin past the bat, giving it a lot of air. Driven down the ground by the batsman Harish Reddy there. This partnership is now worth 39 runs of 38 balls. Making slow and steady progress. A full toss there. Played too long on. A missed field. Harish looking for the second run. Not there. Vaidi there at long on. Slight misfield, but no damage done. It's Faisal at long on actually, not Ubedi. That's the end of the over. First over of Jagadish Reddy. 7 runs came of that over. The score is now 71 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sohail Pata to continue. Right arm over the wicket. Varun on strike. First ball is a little bit short. Played towards the man at deep mid wicket. Batsman looking for a second. Yeah. Good work there by the fielder. Prevents the batsman from going for a second. Just one more run added to the total, which moves to 72 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sohail with the second ball of this over and stumped. Umpire has already given the batsman out. Batsman standing his ground there. Batsman feels he has made his ground, but the umpire says he is out. Dejectedly, the batsman has to walk back. Harish Reddy, after making 13 runs of 21 deliveries, is out on his 22nd delivery. तो अम्मी को बोलो फोन मेरे पास है, बोलो मैं आऊँ बस. Sohail Pata with his next delivery, very full, just outside of some, played back to the bowler. New man in at the fall of Harish Reddy's wicket is Prem Chandra Reddy. This one is once again shot outside off. Played to the man at long off, where Faisal does the fielding and returns the ball to the bowler. Just 2 runs of the over so far from the first 4 deliveries. Next ball, use of the feet there by Varun, but the ball was in the air. And it's a 4. A misfield by Junaid. He went for the catch actually, but the ball was just out of his reach. He might have got fingertips to that. I'm not sure. Just maybe. But the ball goes to the boundary. Good shot there by Varun Reddy, who's moved to 39 of 39 now. This innings needs some impetus. The amazing players need some quick runs. Once again, ball is in the air, but well over Junaid this time, and it's another boundary. Consecutive boundaries for Varun Reddy moves to 43 of 40 deliveries, and the team score moves to 81 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 38 overs. Jaggu continuing. Will be bowling to the new batsman Prem Chandra. Right arm around the wicket. Another edge straight to Sadiq at short third there.
1 bounce.
On the bounce actually. Batsman not taking any risk this time. Staying in their crease. A dot ball to start the second over for Jaggu. Second ball is another very good leg spinner outside off. A lot of air given by Jaggu there. Batsman stays on the back foot and cuts it. Ball goes to the man at sweeper cover. Jaggu now, change in angle, coming over the wicket to left-handed Varun Reddy, who makes use of his feet and drives it down the ground towards long off. Another single. Fielder there is Sohail Pata. Jaggu with his next delivery. Batsman makes use of his feet, turns it into a full toss. Oh no, that's a 4. Fielder there trying to use his feet. Naeem, I think, yeah, it's Naeem there. He did get his foot to the ball, but the ball still went past the boundary rope for a 4. This inning now getting much needed momentum. Jaggu switching to over the wicket, bowling medium pace. Oh, that's it, help along it lawn. It's another 4. After the boundary last ball, Jaggu has started bowling medium pace now. First ball is a full toss, friendly first toss down the leg, and the batsman just helps it along to help himself to a boundary. Jaggu with the last ball of the over, a slower one, good change of pace there, but batsman still rocks back and cuts it to the man at sweeper cover. Single to end the over. An expensive over there by Jaggu. 11 runs came of that over. 2 boundaries, consecutive boundaries for Prem Chandra. And the score moves to 92 for the loss of 4 wickets. As I told you, the innings is gaining some momentum. Batsmen are picking the scoring rate up. Change in bowling now. Mohammad Junaid back into the attack to bowl some off spin. Prem Chandra on strike. Fielders swapping their position. Bedi has moved to point and Shoaib is now on fine leg, short fine leg now. First ball, shot straight to the man at short mid wicket, but who misfields? Zubair doesn't bend in time and the ball goes to the mid wicket boundary for 4. These are some crucial runs scored by the batsman. This partnership developing quite fast. Already got 24 of just 11 deliveries. Another good delivery, another so good fielding there by Sadiq at short third, but he needed a direct hit there. Left-hander Varun Reddy on strike now, who has got a 44 so far. Will be facing Junaid. Junaid with the third delivery of this over. Oh, well flighted delivery there. Batsman going through with a shot. Ball goes towards Jaggu at deep mid wicket there. Another single. Score moves to 98. Next ball of the over. Straight down the ground. Can the fielder make it? No, he can't. The batsman trying to go for a suicidal second there, but realized in time that there was no 2 there, so made the correct decision of staying with 1. Junaid with the next delivery. Varun Reddy on strike. That's good use of the feet by Varun there. Going for second throw there from the deep, but it's not strong enough. Naeem with the throw there, but the batsman had already completed 2 till the time throw came in. Wicketkeeper not happy. That 2 brings up the team's 100. The amazing players 101 for 4. Last ball of the over. Another very well flighted delivery outside off. Batsman checks his drive and plays it towards long on. Single to end the over. 15 overs completed. The score is not 2 for 4. This partnership is now worth 30 of just 16 deliveries. Players taking a mini break there. Okay.
Faisal.
Set to resume. It will be Faisal. Bowling around the wicket to Varun Reddy, who's on 48. Faisal with the first ball of this over, struck on the pads. Yeah. Umpire signals leg bye. So Varun stays on 48, but the team score moves to 103. Faisal with his next delivery to Prem Chandra. This is shot and guided towards third man, where Sadiq fields the ball and returns it to the keeper. Another single added to the total. Varun Reddy back on strike. Two more to get to his half century for Varun Reddy, who opened the innings and has played the sheet anchor's role. Faisal with his next delivery around the wicket to Varun Reddy. Ball is in the air. Oh no! Oh no! Shoaib, I think it was at point, who neither goes for the catch nor stops the single. So Varun Reddy moves to 49. At least a single should have been stopped there, but the fielder Shoaib does neither. Faisal with the next delivery. That's a short one, timed beautifully by the batsman Prem Chandra. Till the time the fielder at sweeper cover, Jaggu fields the ball and throws it back. Batsman had enough time to complete 2. So with that, Prem Chandra moves to 20. Next ball. Ball is in the air once again. Ubaidi under wire, it's a catch. That's the wicket RCB were looking for, because this partnership was getting dangerous. They had already got 35 of just 20 deliveries. Prem Chandra once again going for an expansive drive. Gets a top edge. Ball was in the air, but Ubaidi just did very well. So the 5th wicket goes down for Amazing Players at a score of 107. Still 4 more overs remaining for the Amazing Players. New man in at the fall of Prem Chandra's wicket is Chaitanya. He'll be on strike facing Mohammad Faisal, who just got his first wicket there. Faisal with the last ball of his 3rd over. Chaitanya plays it back defensively. and it's a dot to end the over. At the end of 16 overs, the score is 107 for the loss of 5 wickets. Amazing players losing a wicket. A very important wicket of fame, Prem Chandra Reddy in the last over, caught by Ubedi of the bowling of Mohammad Faisal. Now 4 overs remaining. It will be Mohammad Junaid to continue with 2 left-handers at the crease. He'll be bowling some off breaks, taking the ball away from the batsman. Junaid has been bowling very well, getting the ball to drift. Yeah, another very good delivery there, inviting the drive, use of the feet by Varun there, but just a single towards long off. That brings the new batsman Chaitanya on strike, who is yet to open his account. Junaid with the second ball of this over. Faster delivery there. Batsman beaten. Junaid, the next ball. Yeah. Another very good delivery. Played back to the bowler. Another dot. Dot balls in the 17th ball. Oh, that's a wide. Junaid trying the faster one, but the line was wrong this time. Keeper does well. Stops the ball from going past him, so no extras considered. Just the wide. Next ball of the over, and it's bowled, I think. Yeah, it is bowled. The new batsman Chaitanya Reddy goes back to the pavilion without opening his account, without troubling the scorers. Good move there by the captain Zubair to bring Junaid with 2 left-handers on the crease, and he gets rid of one of the left-hander. Some discussion there between the umpires and the keeper and the bowler. New man in is Jamil Muhammad, who is just started. 5 matches so far to his name, 36 runs and a high score of 14. He'll be facing Junaid, who has 2 more balls or 2 more deliveries remaining in this over. Next ball is another well flighted delivery. Oh no, ball was in the air but just short of the man at short mid wicket, that is Ubedi. He's been asked to move deeper. Batsman once again goes for a big shot, but this time ball goes straight to the man at long on. Just a single. Single ends the over. At the end of 17 overs, amazing players are at 110 for the loss of 6 wickets. It's Mohammad Zubair now to bowl this 18th over of the inning. He'll be bowling to Jamil, who has just walked in at the fall of Chaitanya's wicket. That's out. Umpire has raised his finger. Maybe we missed something there. Yeah, another wicket has gone down. Jamil Muhammad has been caught in front of the wicket by Muhammad Zubair. He had just one run to his name. And the seventh wicket of the amazing players is down. Muhammad Zubair gets Jamil Muhammad LBW. 110 for the loss of 7 wickets now. New man in is Asim. Varun Reddy, they're going for another sharp single. A non-existent single. Lucky to be still there. Because the fielder at short wicket, Junaid, just lets him go. Finally, a single to bring Varun Reddy on strike. Varun Reddy batting on 51 of just 48 deliveries. Asim Unyal gets a single off his second ball. That will also open his account. Put him on board. Amazing players are at Nelson now. 1-1-1. 1-1 for the loss of 7 wickets. Zubair with his next delivery, and I think yes, that's another stumping there. Another wicket for Muhammad Zubair. We have already seen at the start of the day in the first match at Nelson, 3 wickets went down. Once again, the score is 1-1 and another wicket has gone down. This time it's the set Varun Reddy, stumped by Amir off the bowling of Muhammad Zubair. The second wicket of the over. Amazing players are now 8 down. Score just 1-1. 111. New man out to the center is Pratyush Sahu. Will be facing Muhammad Zubair, who has 2 deliveries remaining in this over. Already got 2 wickets in this over, Zubair. Zubair with his next delivery. Another very good delivery. Is there a chance for a run out? But weak throw. Gives the batsman time to make his crease. So the score moves to 112 for the loss of 8 wickets. Last ball of the over coming up. It will be Zubair to Asim Unyal. Yeah, it's a short delivery played in the gap between short fine and deep square leg. Batsman going for the second, and throw comes in from the fielder, but batsman had already completed 2 by that time. At the end of 18 overs, score is 114, 114 for the loss of 8 wickets. Amazing players, I think, are a few runs short at this point. Partnership between Varun Reddy and Prem Chandra was going good, but they lost a wicket at the wrong time. That's Mohammad Junaid to continue. He'll be bowling to Pratyush Sahu, who was just walking in the middle. No appeal there. Batsman was hit on the pads, playing across the line, but no appeal whatsoever from the bowler or the keeper. Might have been bat involved there. So last 2 overs remaining. Both these batsmen need to play their shots and get a move on. Next ball of the over. In the air towards long on, but just a single. Fielder there does well. Batsman thinking about to, but deciding against it. Third ball of the over. A faster one. Batsman on the back foot. Plays it aerially towards long off, and a misfield by Faisal there. Yeah. The second misfield by Faisal, and it's a 4. Faisal is a very good fielder actually. So I can't believe my eyes. Faisal has misfielded, but that's a fact. A 4 nonetheless. Next ball, use of the feet there, and I think the batsman is stumped. Yes. Umpire took his time, but eventually raised his finger, and the 9th wicket is down for the amazing players with the score 119. It's Asim Unyal who's making his way out. The last man in is another Chaitanya Suraneni this time. He'll be replacing Asim Unyal, who got 7 runs of 4 deliveries with the help of a 4. And I think that 4 was gifted to Asim by Faisal at long off. Portuguese of the eyes of the ball at the last moment. So second wicket there for Junaid. Fourth ball of the over coming up. Another well flighted delivery. Oh, played straight back to the bowler, who fields it on the first bounce. So no damage done. A dot delivery nonetheless. Another full delivery, and once again played straight back to the bowler, who fielded it in his follow through. Last ball of the over, the 19th of the inning. A straighter one. Batsman looking for the second run. Naeem running in, throwing it straight to the keeper. Good throw there, but the batsman had made his ground. So 2 runs added to the total. Amazing players moved to 122 for the loss of 9 wickets at the end of 19 overs. Last over coming up will be bowled by Mohammad Zubair. It will be Pratyush Sahu on strike. Zubair making some adjustments to the field. The man at short, deep fine leg now. First ball, played back to the bowler. Dot to start the final over. Second ball, and it's missed everything. Yeah. Batsman trying to go for some big hits now. Third ball of the over. Zubair this time misses his line. Yeah, batsman run 2 there, and it's a white signal by the umpire. So 3 more added to the total. The keeper there couldn't connect the ball, and the ball went towards fine leg boundary. There's a fielder at fine leg. Once again, ball is in the air, but straight to the man at deep mid wicket. Ubaidi there fields it and relays it to deep short mid wicket, who throws it back to the bowler. Next ball, once again down the leg side, but this time another extra there, wide. So 2 more extras added to the total. Score moves to 130. Next ball. In the air, but in the gap. Ball is racing towards the cover boundary and crosses the rope. It's a 4. These are useful runs for the amazing players. It's 132 for 9 now. Last 2 balls remaining of the 28th over. 20th over rather. Not the 28th. They've lost the ball. Yeah, fielder finally. That's it. Batsmen throwing their bats at everything now. Pratyush getting a boundary there. This has been a very expensive over, a useful one for the play and miss there. The keeper very quick in breaking the stumps, but the batsman was within his crease. No damage done. A dot, a precious dot there. Last ball of the inning. Zubair to go to Pratyush Sahu. Ball is in the air once again towards sweeper cover. Batsman looking for the second there. A strong throw. Oh no, but the keeper doesn't collect the ball at all. So another 2. Yeah, with that 2, we come to the end of the first innings. At an expensive last over there by Mohammad Zubair. 12 runs came of that over with 2 wides and a boundary and a couple of 2s. So the overall score, I mean the total for amazing players is 134 for the loss of 9 wickets from their designated 20 overs. The target for RCB will be 135 from their 20 overs. We will be back with the chase after a few minutes. See you then. Hello everybody and welcome back. We are set to resume. We are set for the chase to get underway. The two umpires out in the middle, Sajjad Hashmi and Jawad Ali Hashmi. Openers for RCB, Muhammad Junaid and Naeem. Out in the middle, Junaid will be taking strike, and it will be Asim Unyal to open the bowling for the amazing players. Umpire signals the start of play. Asim, left ham around to Junaid. First ball. Was it by? Yes. Batsman was beaten, but the keeper couldn't correct the ball. Might have been a little low than he expected. It's a bye signal by the umpire. So RCB opened their account with a bye. Junaid, though on non-striker end, will remain on 0. Yet to open his account. Naeem now to face Asim Unyal, left arm around the wicket. Oh no, that's wrong ball. That's a wrong ball. And wide signal by the umpire plus a boundary. So RCB
1 ball 6 runs.
are up to 6 without a run off the bat. So all the 6 runs coming in extras. A bye of the first ball and now 5 wides. Amazing 11 opting to start with a spinner instead of a medium pacer. Maybe they just don't want to provide pace to the bowler. Keeper taking a step back after missing the first 2 balls. Next delivery is making use of his feet there. Naeem lofts it down the ground and it's 2 bounce 4. First runs of the bat of RCB's innings, a 4 by Naeem. Good use of the feet there from Naeem. Reaches the pitch of the delivery and lofts it down the ground. A good start there by RCB. 10 runs of the first 2 deliveries. Asim with next delivery, outside off, giving the batsman room and width. Oh no. Fielder, there was a fielder at sweeper cover, but he just overran the ball and couldn't get back in time to stop the ball from crossing boundary. Second boundary of Naeem's bat. The score moves to 14 without loss. And just 3 balls, 3 legal deliveries bowled by Asim so far. 4th ball coming up. It's another wide outside off. Misfield. But the batsmen don't run for the misfield. So it's a dot ball. First dot ball. Next ball. Another short delivery. Defensively pushed towards the onside. Another dot. So 2 dots in a row now. Slight change in field now. Long off in position. Man at deep mid wicket. Brought inside the circle to short mid wicket. Last ball of the over. Shot and pushed into the gap. Ball is running towards the boundary. Fielder is also chasing it, but no, doesn't make it. It's another boundary to end the over. A flying start for RCB, who moved to 18 without loss. A very good start. 137, 35 rather. They have got 18 of the first delivery, and Naeem with those 3 boundaries in the first over has moved to 12 of just 5 deliveries. Anil who open the batting will also share the new ball with Asim. Amazing players. Back to the conventional medium pace after that experimental first over of spin. Anil bowling to Muhammad Junaid. Right arm over the wicket. First ball goes across the line and in the gap. Ball is in the gap. Running to the mid wicket boundary for another 4. That's a very good shot by Junaid. Picked the gap beautifully. Boundary first ball. The score has moved to 27. And I think 5 penalty runs have been awarded to RCB. Next ball, wide outside off, driven towards the man at cover there, short cover. Till the time bowler fields, the fielder stops the ball, batsman take a single, and the score moves to 28.
Penalty.
Regarding the penalty runs, 5 runs awarded to RCB. We'll have to double check with the umpires. Not sure about those runs. The next ball from Anil Naeem. Oh, plays and misses. There was room there, but the ball might have kept just a little low there, and the keeper is also struggling. Yeah, keeper was hurt there. We have a slight delay there because the keeper got injured, so the regular keeper has now moved to short fine leg, and we have a substitute keeper in place. So Anil to continue. Shot wide outside off, and that's an excellent shot, and in the gap as well. Another boundary from Naeem's blade. Score moves to 32 for the loss. Oh, for no loss. And just got to know from the umpire, we have been updated that the 5 penalty runs have been awarded to RCB because of a different colored jersey being worn by the fielder at long off. So as per the tournament rules, 5 penalty runs, 5 runs added to RCB's total. RCB now 32 without loss. Anil with the next delivery. Once again shot, but this time Naeem plays it on. Our baby, he has missed the ball completely and bowled by Anil. Naeem out, bowled by Anil for a quick fire 16 of just 8 deliveries. He managed 4 fours in that 8 deliveries. RCB lose their first wicket in the second over for 32. New man walking in is Jagdish Reddy, Jaggu. As I told you, Jagdish Reddy and Muhammad Junaid are one of the few very experienced players going around in the corporate cricket circuit. Jagdish, who has quite an impressive record, he has played more than 550 matches, scored a mammoth 17,466 runs with an average of almost 41 and a highest score of 297 only. We will have to check those stats, I think, because score of 297 in a T20 game, it's not possible. You never know. Anyways, Jagdish is out in the middle to face his first delivery. Anil it will be. Jaggu marking his guard using the bails. Something similar to West Indians, Chris Gale and Chandra Paul there, who used to take the bails and mark their guard. Last ball of the over. Anil to Jaggu. In the air, set to the man and shot extra cover. That's first ball duck for Jagdish Reddy. Big wicket for the amazing players. RCB lose their second wicket. Jaggu standing his ground, very disappointed. A loose shot, I would say. Feet, Jaggu being new to the crease, didn't move his feet, went through with the shot because the ball was on the fuller side, but hit it straight to the man at extra cover, short extra cover that is. And Varun Reddy at short extra cover doesn't make any mistake. Second wicket down for RCB, 32 on board. 2 overs completed. Jaggu goes for a golden duck. He has to take the long walk back to the pavilion, and that walk gets longer and longer and longer. Very reluctant to leave the field, Jaggu. He just can't believe what has happened. So, the fall of Jaggu's wicket. New man walking in is Amir Ammu, who himself is also quite experienced. 361 matches to his credit, 4,780 runs with an average of 20, almost 23, and a highest score of 108. Quite a capable batsman, Amar. Plays according to the situation. Likes to keep the scoreboard moving. Likes to build his innings with ones in twos, and once he gets his eye in, he does have the ability to play those big shots, the big sixes and boundaries. Let's see what his approach to this innings will be. That wicket of Jaggu was of the last ball of the over, so that was a 2-wicket over for Anil. Asim to continue with his left arm spin around the wicket. Junaid will be on strike. Junaid is on 5 of just 3 balls with the help of a boundary. Yeah, Asim with the first ball of his second over. Wide outside off. Driven on the ground. Bowler does get a hand but doesn't stop the ball completely. The batsmen go through for a single. The score moves to 33. Amir to face his first ball. Simoniano, left arm around the wicket. A short delivery there, round off stump. Batsman Amir, who's new to the crease, content with just defending it towards short cover. Next ball from Asin, short and wide outside off, in the gap. Ball is running towards the boundary. There is a sweeper in position who fields it and throws it back to the keeper. So just a single. Amir opens his account with that single. The score moves to 34 for the loss of 2 wickets. A very quick and fast, I would say, start for RCB, but those 2 wickets across the line. Junaid going across the line there, but connecting with thin air. So a dot. Good over so far from Asim. Next delivery. A flighted one. Goes across the line once again. And the ball is racing towards the mid-wicket boundary. And it's another 4 from the blade of Junaid this time. Second boundary for Junaid, who moves to 10 of just 5 balls. And RCB moves to 38 for the loss of 2 wickets. Last ball of the over coming up. Shot outside off, cut fiercely. Man at point gets a hand to it and slows the ball down. And the sweeper cover mops it up. So just another single. And that's the end of the over. With that single, score moves to 39 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 3 overs. A very good start for RCB, but they would have preferred a 0 in the wickets column. He had very successful last over, picked up 2 wickets, very important wickets, that of Jagdish and Naeem, the opener. Anil, right arm over the wicket to Junaid. A play and miss there. Tentative push from Junaid there. That in between length, but the batsman is not sure to go on the front foot or the back foot. So a resultant push from Junaid. Next ball goes back and cuts it, takes a single. So Junaid's individual score 12 runs from 9 balls, and RCB moved to 40. Loss of 2 wickets. Anil to bowl to Amir now. Short and wide outside off, cut behind point. Yeah, maybe. Amir wanted a single there, but Junaid hadn't taken a start. Says no. So, a dot ball. Next ball from Anil. 5th of this over. The 4th of the innings. This time it's driven on the upper misfield there by the man at short cover. Ball is racing towards the boundary. Man at long off. Just well to reach the ball and throws it back to the keeper. But the batsman had time to complete 2. Yeah, misfield there by Varun. Yes, I think it's Varun Reddy at short cover there. Short extra cover. Should have stopped that. Don't have many. The amazing players don't have many in the back actually. So they need to stop every run. Last ball of the over. Played down the ground. On drive there by Amir. A single to close the over. That single, score moves to 43. In fact, last ball of the over still remaining. Anil to bowl to Junaid. Oh, very good ball. Appeal there from the keeper, but no. The fielders are appealing for bat first, but the umpire has given runs. So another run for Junaid. That will be the end of the over. It's 44 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 4 overs. Just 5 runs of that Anil over. Junaid moves to 13 rather, and Amir is on 4. Change in bowling now. It's Jamil Muhammad coming into the attack, and he is the culprit actually. It's the different color jersey which Jamil has worn, and 5 penalty runs being awarded to RCB are because of him. First ball from Jamil Muhammad, short and wide, outside off, well outside off. Jamil starts with a wide. Score moves to 45. A very good start by the RCB. Already got 45 on board. Just the start of 5th over. Trying to guide it. There was an appeal by the keeper and the bowler. Man at short cover also went up, but the umpire, the man who mattered, wasn't interested. Jamil with his second delivery, wide outside off. Keeper doesn't collect cleanly and concedes a bye. The score moves to 46. Regular keeper is injured, so makeshift keeper there. Ball just, to be fair to him, ball just to bounce in front of him, so he couldn't collect it cleanly. Jamil, next ball of his over, in the gap, played with soft hands by Amir, and he immediately called Junaid for a single as soon as he played that ball. So that was an easy and a comfortable single. Score moves to 47 at 4.3. Jamil Muhammad with his next delivery. Ball is in the air. No, doesn't reach the man at long on. Just a single. Fielder at long on does well. Field the ball and throws it back to the keeper. Batsman, don't think they were thinking about a 2 at any point. The single takes the score to 48 for the loss of 2 wickets. Ball is in the air once again, but on the bounce to the man at point. Oh, keeper there slipped and overthrow taken. Gradually, shouldn't have been a run there, but unfortunately for the amazing players, the non-regular keeper finding it difficult. Last ball of the over, full. Driven to short cover. Oh. All is well that ends well. Amir, who had taken off, is safely back into his crease. No damage done. A dot to end the over. Score remains at 49 for the loss of 2 wickets. RCB maintaining a healthy run rate of 10 runs an over. Yeah. Bats bowler, umpire just checking the ball. Everything's fine. Yeah. Ball good enough. So we'll continue. Anil it will be with his third over. Right up over the wicket. And it's Amir on strike. Amir has got 6 runs from the 7 deliveries. That's an excellent shot and in the gap as well. So 4. First boundary from the bat of Amir Ammu there. And with that 4, RCB is past 50. Half century for RCB. 53 for 2. Ball was just fractionally full there from Anil. But Amir, using his feet, getting to the pitch of the ball and driving it beautifully in the gap between short cover and mid off. Yeah, bowler loses his line, sprays down the leg, white signal by the umpire. With that extra, score moves to 54. Anil with the next ball of his over. Another good delivery there. Yeah. In the right channel. Just short. Attacking the off stump. Batsman Amir giving it due respect and playing it back to the bowler. Right out ball. Anil with his next delivery. Another push and run there from Amir. That's sharp run. An overthrow. Oh, chance. There was a chance for overthrow, but Junaid ran too far and he couldn't just get back in time. With that single, Amir moves to 11 of just 10 deliveries and RCB moves to 55. Anil with his next delivery. Shot! Wide outside off. Very wide in fact. And the umpire signals another extra. Score moves to 56. This has been an expensive over so far by Anil. Yeah, that's very good understanding between these two batsmen, which is enabling them to take these sharp singles. As soon as Junaid, the striker, played the ball between third man and short third man and point, Amir just took off and completed the single quite easily. Next ball. Ball is in the air, but well above, and that's a 6. Yes, I think it has landed on the boundary rope there. Yeah, umpire raises both his arms, signals a 6. Excellent shot by Amir Khan Ammu there. And with that 6, the score moves to 63 and Amir's individual score moves to 17 of just 11 deliveries with a boundary and a 6. Well timed shot there, making full use of the field restrictions. Last ball of the power play coming up. Short delivery. Played towards long on. Oh. Call for 2 there, but Amer slipped. It's quite slippery out there at this end. I think this is the third batsman, if I remember correctly, who has slipped trying to go for the second run.
Which one is slipper?
Yeah. Our cameraman was there. Jamil Muhammad to continue the attack at a more wicket. Though the field restrictions are now relaxed, but amazing players captain deciding to attack. The 6 fielders inside the ring. Another very full delivery driven wide of long off. Amer calls for 2, but Junaid was never interested. He casually took the first run walking. Maybe one was timed too well, so there were no 2 there. Jamil with his second delivery. Another full drive, on drive, beautiful on drive by Junaid there, and it's another boundary. RCB scoring very fast. Runs coming thick and fast. I mean they have already got 69 on board with just 2 wickets down in 6.2 overs bowled. Beautiful on drive there by Junaid towards deep mid wicket. Jamil once again clears the infield and ball goes to the mid wicket boundary. Consecutive boundaries there for Junaid, who moves to 23 of just 17 balls with a strike rate of 135. There's no one there in the deep mid-wicket region. So after 2 boundaries, there's change in fielding now. Man patrolling the deep mid-wicket boundary now. Jamil with his next delivery to Junaid. Yeah, just a mere push to the man at point, but till the fielder got to the ball and tried to throw the wickets down, both the batsmen were comfortably in their crease, completing a single. With that single, Junaid moves to 24 and the team score up to 74. Jamil Muhammad to Amer now. Another full delivery straight to the man at short mid wicket. A very good, a nicely timed on drive there by Amer, but to no avail. A nicely timed shot for no runs. Jamil with the last ball of the over. Loses his run up there. He's walking back to his markup. Charging in for the last ball over the over is Jamil Muhammad. Straight to the man at point. At no run this time. Another dot to end the over. Another expensive over. 10 runs came of that over. And RCB now at 74 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 7 overs. So RCB, even after the power play, still maintaining a run rate of 10 and over. In fact, it's 10.5. Asimunial back into the attack. Left arm around the wicket. Junaid on strike. First ball. A sharp single there. Amir Ammu very quick between the wickets. Ball was hit straight to the fielder. Still, he just couldn't stop the single. Amir on strike. Asim to ball. Short outside of a swing and a miss. Ball wasn't that full, I think, for that shot. No need of those extravagant shots at the moment. Batsman can afford to play on the merit of the ball. Yeah, good understanding between these two enables them to take another single. Ball was played inside the ring. Still, they managed to steal a single. Asimunial now to Junaid. Shot, but down the leg. Was there something? Maybe the ball kissed his pad on its way down. So no white signaled by the umpire. It's a dot ball. Asimunial with next delivery straight down the ground. Ball is traveling. Oh, fielder did all the hard work there. Reached the ball but just let it through his legs. Another boundary for Junaid, who moves to 29. And the team score moves to 80. Asimunial with the last ball of the over. Another very flighted delivery, but good change of pace there. It slows it down, the bowler slows it down considerably. And Junaid, very watchful, just defends it. So, good over. Just 6 of that.
Target.
Score now is 80 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 8 overs. 80.
40 कितना है target?
Bowling change. Chaitanya into the attack. Will be bowling to Amir, who's on 20 now, of just 17 deliveries. Chaitanya making few changes to the field, moving his fielders, the boundary riders, a little squarer. A strong offside field I can see. Just 3 on the onside or the leg side. Right arm around the wicket and ball is in the gap. Running towards the pound boundary. And another 4. That's Amir for you. He has been picking the gaps regularly. Right from the moment he is walked in. Not letting the bowlers to settle into a rhythm. Using his feet as well. Chaitanya with the second ball. Was there an edge there? Was there an edge there? Yes, there was. Umpire signals 4. Another boundary to Amir. Amir moves to 28 of just 19 deliveries. Good bowling there by Chaitanya, but very unfortunate. The edge goes for a boundary. As I told you, the keeper is a non-regular one, so he is still finding it difficult. Good bowling from Chaitanya, but 2 boundaries of the first 2 balls. Chaitanya with his 3rd delivery. This time it's straighter and a little fuller. Played back to the bowler, who was bowling around the wicket actually to Amer. Chaitanya, fourth ball of the over. It's another good shot and it's in the gap as well. The ball is racing towards the boundary and it's another 4. The third 4 of the over takes Amer to 32 and RCB moves to 92. Just 43 more runs required. A very good over for RCB so far. 3 boundaries of the first 4 deliveries. Amer picking the gaps beautifully there. Though there are 4 fielders inside the ring on the offside, but he has still managed to pick the gap. Chaitanya with the 5th delivery of the over to Amer. Once again wide and once into the gap once again. It's another 4. Like the dot balls were routine in the... No, I'm sorry. That was the other match. This is a different match. 4th boundary of the over for Amer, who moves to 36 of just 22. And RCB are nearing century, around to 96 of just 8.5 overs. Change in the line of attack now. Chaitanya coming over the wicket after conceding 4 boundaries of the first 5 balls. Well placed shots by Amer. A very expensive over so far. 16 runs already conceded and still a ball to go. Chaitanya with the last ball of the over the wicket this time to Amer. Good delivery, but it's in the gap. Batsman calling 2, but Junaid, the non-striker, was never interested. He was just ambling for a single. End of an expensive over by Chaitanya. 17 came of that over. RCB on to 97 of just 9 overs. They have almost made up for the loss of those 2 early wickets. I think RCB in a very comfortable position now with 2 well set batsmen. Junaid on 29 of just 22 deliveries and Amer on 37 of just 23 deliveries. Another bowling change now. .38 more runs required by RCB. New bowler into the attack with his first ball. Right arm over the wicket, shot and in the gap. Worked towards the onside by Amer for another single. Bowler names?
Matthew.
Pratyush Sahu is into the attack now. Single of the first ball, which brings Mohammad Junaid on strike. Both these batsmen going at a very fast pace. Well and missed there by Junaid. A wide ball outside off, but the length was a little bit fuller, which made the batsman play and miss. Partnership between these two is now 65. of just 42 balls. Oh, Junaid once again going for a big shot. Another play and miss there by Junaid. 2 dots in a row now. Pratyush with the next delivery. A full toss put away by Junaid. But there's a man at sweeper cover there. Who does the fielding? It's Anish there. Asim, yeah. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Come on. Poor effort there from the bowler, who doesn't collect the ball and concedes an overthrow. So 2 more added to the total. It's 100 up for RCB in just 9.4 overs. Pratyush with his next ball. Shot outside off in the gap. Ball is running towards the third man boundary. There's a fielder at deep point there who can't stop it. So another 4 towards backward point. At that 4, Junaid moves to 35 and RCB move to 104. Just 31 more required by RCB. This over, his first, 10th of the inning. Bowling to Junaid. Junaid charges. Oh, misfield. Oh, but covered, well covered by the sweeper cover fielder. Just a single. No, that was misfield, wasn't costly there. At the end of 10 overs, RCB is at 105 for the loss of 2 wickets. It's time for some drinks. You're all set to resume the innings after that drinks break. It's Amer Amu on strike. And Pratyush Sahu to start the proceedings from the other end. I'm sorry, it's not Pratyush. It's a new bowler actually. I think it's Chaitanya. First ball, shot, and there's no one there. Ball is running to the deep, fine leg boundary. No, ball stops. So, yeah, that's an excellent running by Amir Ammu there. Another two for Amir, who moves to 40 of just 25 deliveries, and score moves to 107. RCB just 28 runs away from victory. And the way Amir and Junaid are batting, I think they would like to get this as soon as possible. Next ball of the over, and it's bowled! Oh no, another commentator's curse there. Amir, who was going so well, has just been cleaned up for a well-made 40 of just. So another classic case of commentator's curse. After a very good partnership of 73, in fact it's 75, Amir Ammu has to walk back for a well-made 40 of just 26 deliveries. Junaid is still on the crease. New batsman in is Sadiq. Sadiq, the new man in. Actually, Varun Reddy, it's who's bowling, who's got the wicket of Amir. Yeah, there's nobody at short mid wicket there, so an easy single for Sadiq to open his account. 26 more required from the remaining 57 balls. Junaid on strike. Oh, another play and miss there. Varun bowling quite well there. Picked up the wicket of Amir. Well set, Amir. Almost had Junaid as well. Varun Reddy with his next delivery, the fifth of the over. This time it's full. They went down the ground towards long on for another single for RCB. Score 110 for the loss of 3 wickets. Next ball, last of the over. Short and outside off. Yeah, easy single there. And that single ends the over. A very good over by Varun Reddy, but still 6 runs came off that over. And RCB is at Nelson now. 1-1 for the loss of 3 wickets. Let's see if RCB experience something strange at the score. Because the team batting first, amazing players lost a wicket at the same score. Pratyush Sahu to continue. Sadek on strike. A very good ball first up. On a good length in the channel outside off. Dot ball to start the over. Pratyush with his next delivery. Full. Driven towards long off. Yeah. Another easy single there. Non-striker Junaid just walking. Yeah, that's an overthrow. Keeper can't collect it cleanly. And Junaid is coming back for a third. Excellent running there. Excellent running there by Muhammad Junaid. So, Sadek gets 3 runs to his credit. 21 more to get for RCB. Jamil there for the fielding. And also the overdose. Pratyush with the next ball. Junaid uses his feet and hits it to the man at deep mid wicket. Another single to the total, which moves to 115. 20 more required. Sadek facing Pratyush. Short and outside off, and it's in the gap. Hard running, or better running I should say, would have given them 2 for the batsman. With a very casual approach, settle for a single. Fifth ball of the over. Junaid once again uses his feet. This time plays a cut towards super cover and he's coming back for the second. That's good running. Was it a boundary? No signal from the umpire there, so it will just be 2. Last ball of the over coming up. Pratyush Sahu to Junaid. Oh, aerial shot there, but straight to the man at sweeper cover, who rolls it back towards the short cover fielder. That's the end of the over. 8 runs that over, and score is 119 for the loss of 3 wickets. 16 more runs to get RCB. RCB cruising along towards victory. Varun Reddy with his second over. First ball. Junaid rocks back and cuts it, but straight to the man at short cover. A dot to start with for Varun Reddy. Second ball of the over. Shot. This time it's in the gap. Ball is racing to the pound boundary or the wide third man boundary, and it's another 4. The RCB batsmen have been picking the gaps beautifully. Though there is a strong offside field, but they have found the boundary quite regularly, that too on the offside. It's because of some bowling, loose bowling there by the bowlers, providing the batsmen with a lot of width and also length short length. It's a full toss this time, and no signal from the umpire whatsoever. Means it's a legal delivery, so just a single. With that single, Sadiq back on strike. Junaid moves to 49. Varun Reddy with his next delivery. Shot outside off. Sadiq plays it towards long off, takes a single and brings Junaid on strike. Back on strike. Junaid just a run short of his 50. 49 he has got so far of just 36 deliveries. Will he get to his 50 of this ball? He will. A big shot, way over long off for a 6. Umpire raises both his arms and signals a 6. That's 50 for Junaid. He goes to 55 of just 37 deliveries. 7 fours and a 6. 4 runs to get. We have lost the ball. It was a big hit from Junaid there. Junaid using his feet, converting the ball into a full toss and launching it way over long off for a 6. 4 more to get. A semi-used ball. Yeah, we have lost that last ball. So a new ball has been asked for. Can Junaid finish things of this ball? No, he can't. He just guides it to the man at point and takes a single. So there will be another over. Only 3 more required by RCB. Definitely this over should be the last over. RCB should be able to get the remaining 3 overs, but you never know. Cricket is a game of uncertainties. Captain getting in fielders in to stop those singles. He wants the batsman to go for a big shot, lose their concentration and lose their wicket. For the attacking field, Junaid, ball goes through towards deep mid boundary, and that's the end of the match with a boundary. Junaid moves to 60. RCB win the match in just 13.1 overs. They have beaten the amazing Labour players by 7 wickets.
Man of the match?
That's the end of the match. Mohammad Junaid, with his all-round performance, is the man of the match. He contributed both with the ball and the bat, making 60 of just 39 balls in the chase, and also bowling 4 very economical overs and picking up 2 wickets. And the amazing players winning the toss and electing to bat first could only manage 134 for the loss of 9 wickets in their core of 20 overs rather, and RCB finished things off in just 13.1 overs, getting to 136 with the help of 60 of 39 balls from Junaid and 38 of just 25 balls by Amir. That's the end. We have come to the end.